What's up, guys? Welcome back to my humble channel. Sorry, it's been a minute. I know I kind of made that first video and was like, all right, I'm gonna head out, but I'm back. Today's video is gonna be a little different than what my typical stuff that I'll be shooting for. Most of what I'm going to be doing is obviously focused on like the racing scene. Today, I will be going to diagnose a vehicle. This customer came to me wanting a tune. Killshot referred him to me, which, by the way, shout out to my boy Killshot. Y'all go follow him on his socials. His handle is legendary Killshot. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Go follow him on everything. Subscribe, like his videos. Anyways, back on track. He was like, hey man, I want a tune. Anyway, we could, get a bass tune in it to get it running. It wouldn't really drive how it was supposed to. And he went and took it to the drag strip. I still have not tuned it yet. With whatever tune he's got on it, with the stock transmission and differential and all that, and just gave it the beans. And he definitely broke something. So that's what I'm going to check out. I wasn't there, but he sent me a video of it. It sounded horrendous. And the reason I'm making this video is because I want you guys to see that, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get you guys on track, get you to where you need to be, so that way we can get your car running right, get you going fast. So that's what I'll be doing today, is diagnosing his car for him and hopefully taking the first step into getting it the correct modifications so we can tune it and he can be running, better times than he's ever ran before. This is only my second video, so I appreciate everyone that's watching right now. I appreciate everyone that's made it this far, and I will see you guys at his house. Peace.
Go for it.
That's going apart.
Okay, that's really weird. Try that again.
All right, look. Like, from any gear, going apart, it does that. Like, I'm in reverse right now. That's going apart.
Don't do it anymore.
Is the key in it right now? Okay, good. Just leave it there. I was gonna close the door. I just didn't want to make sure I was gonna lock it in there.
The car, I was like, oh, hey, I've never seen that car on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hey, I know that guy. He's the guy that tuned that fast car on YouTube. And then there you go.
Hey, believe it or not, like, I've had a couple people suggest it to me, but Killshot was the one who kind of pushed me over the edge. He's like, man, you really need to do it. All right, stable now.
Talk to me, man. Pro charge or turbo?
Ooh. Well, man, it's a good question. I would say Pro Charger. Yeah, I'd say Pro Charger. It's easier maintenance, and
I've been hearing they're not reliable.
the only issue with them is you can't run like high amounts of boost through a Pro Charger. They're not like positive displacement superchargers. A regular supercharger, they'll have heat exchangers inside of them to disperse the heat and put it back in the cooling system. Pro Charger doesn't have any of that, so it just saturates the heat. You wouldn't happen to have cardboard, would you? Yeah.
His explanation was the rebuild of a motor.
All right. We're here under the car, and we are about to find a little drain hole for this transmission fluid. I could disconnect the fluid feed line and drain it from there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually remove the Jesus clip, and I'm gonna take the line out. Let me grab my deal to get that off. Take these, take that.
I just put some waters in the freezer, so they'll be cold in about 20 minutes.
Okay, awesome, man. Back under we go. I'm gonna grab the phone and bring it under here. There we go.
Great success.
So, just take that deal off and just push the clamp up. Try to find the edge of it here. Push it up like that. And then get my screwdriver back in there and then just hold my finger on it so I don't lose it. I call these Jesus clips because once you lose them, can't nobody find them but Jesus. All right, and that's it. Now all I have to do is disconnect the line, which can be a bit messy. So I'm gonna, there we go. Let it flow out. And surprisingly, there is actually not a lot of fluid in there. So I'm gonna let the customer know that right now. Well, it appears you might actually have freaking no fluid in your transmission.
Really?
Straight up.
So that probably was the problem then, huh?
Based on that, that's probably about the lowest. That's probably about the lowest point on the transmission that I just disconnected is the feed line. It would have drained at least a quart from there before it stopped. That was probably maybe like 2 tablespoons.
Yeah,
I'm gonna reconnect the line real quick before I let it down. That way you don't have an open line back there.
all right. Man, that bitch go green. Boom. Oh, man, my stomach's feeling my goddamn ass.
The only way I can put it is there's something weird going on with the way your O2 sensors are hooked up right now.
It's showing like I got to check engine light on basically for no O2 sensors. Okay, because let me tell you, I fucking good.
You've got one of the extensions hooked up right now, but it's just not plugged into anything. It looks like either A, your rear O2s just aren't plugged in at all, and if that's the case, it's not really a problem.
I think that's what it is.
Or B, you have O2 sensors that are meant for the rear hooked up to the front, and I've seen that before. On the broad spectrum of things, it's not that expensive to fix. When it rains, it pours, man. It's one of the oldest sayings in the book.
It's like who on the inside?
Yeah.
On this one, it was a true SRT8 6-1 going on the car. Nothing wrong with it. Everything works. Supposedly it's a stroke motor, so that's how it's supposed to be. But I don't know if that's a suicide. Like, okay, it's weird. Like, what would I do? Basically, like, 377 was 390.
Yeah. You know what, man? Your diff just might be okay.
Thank God.
Yeah, this one on the left side for sure. All right. Your diff should be good. It's just that axle. That axle popped out and sheared itself on the inside of your hub over there. So you didn't damage your differential though. The axle went first. Change them both and still get them from that G-Force company that I was telling you about. Hard to see, but the CV axle jumped out of the hub assembly and kind of sheared itself off in there. So I'm gonna spin it around and show you. You see that? Damn thing ain't even spinning. It's just popping around in there. That's crazy. All right. Get this down real quick.
Look at everything. Like, I can't use none of that stuff I got. All right.
Why did he bore the block out more?
Nobody was saying it was like a pit or something.
Oh, okay. I'm on the way home now. I left the customer's house a while ago.
probably about 20 minutes ago, but I had to let my phone charge a little bit, so I wasn't recording. We found the problem out on his vehicle. His driver's side axle sheared out of his hub assembly, so he'll be getting G-force axles. His differential is fine. His transmission was really low on fluid. Hopefully nothing's damaged, because when I got the little bit out of it that I did, the fluid didn't look burnt. I didn't see any metal in what I got out, which, you know, it's not saying much because there wasn't even enough fluid in there to tell. So he was glad that he was able to get some clarity on what needed to be done and figure that stuff out. I would say it was a successful evening. I'm hoping that just the axles and the trans fluid fix it. You know, obviously I don't want this guy to have to spend, you know, extra money. Believe it or not, I'm not just in this purely for the money. Like, obviously, you know, I've made this my living. You know, this is my career choice. So yes, I do need to make money off of this. But this is what I'm passionate about. And I want to achieve a dream. And I like helping other people achieve their dreams. And that's kind of really what it's about for me. I connect with people through cars, you know, and it makes me happy to see other people happy with their vehicle. I'm hoping that, you know, we don't have to do too much, and, you know, we just do the axles and put some trans fluid in it, and he's good to go. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully there's plenty more videos to come, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.